There is a test that I ask my divorced clients to take as we're working together, and it's a really simple one. It's a pass or a fail. And I'm going to tell you a story about a woman who was divorced for 20 years that when I gave her the test and she failed it, she couldn't believe it. And the good news is, by the end of our sessions together, she had turned it around and passed the test. What is the divorced test? I'm going to tell you in a second. Hey, David Essel here. David Essel's Daily Video Boost, your exclusive online community. Every Monday through Friday, we put out something to make you think and to make you act in a different way possibly than you are right now. Don't forget to take notes. Don't forget to take notes. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that before, but right, okay? I'm your coach, cheerleader, and your counselor here, just wanting you to have the best life possible. So a number of years ago, a woman came in and she was going through these different relationships and having absolute hell in every relationship. And she had been divorced for 20 years. And when I was asking her about all these relationships that she was in, and there was quite a few that ended up in outrageous chaos and drama, I said to her, I go, there's a test that I want to give you, and it's a really simple one. All you need to do is write down yes or no. That's how simple it is. I'm going to give you the divorced test. You write down yes or no, and I'm going to be able to tell you from your answer what we need to do next in order to stop this insanity with your relationships. And she was game. She was ready to go, as all my clients are when I give them this test. Now remember, she was divorced for 20 years, and the question was simple. Have you 100% forgiven your former husband that you divorced 20 years ago, period? Yes or no? She wrote down the answer and she looked up and she said, well, I put yes and then I put no. I said, I'm so glad you're honest, because the fact that you haven't forgiven him is one of the biggest reasons why all of your relationships after him have ended in such ridiculous chaos and drama. And at first she didn't get it, right? She's sitting there going, what has that got to do with anything? That happened 20 years ago. And that's my point. When you hold resentments, even on the subconscious level, you may have said, I forgive them verbally. You may have said to your friends, I don't even think about him. But if you haven't consciously forgiven, whether it's an ex-wife, an ex-husband, an ex-girlfriend, an ex-boyfriend, if you haven't fully forgiven them, you're carrying drama with you on a subconscious level. I don't trust men. Men are not worthy of my complete open heart. Women are not worthy of my time and effort. I don't trust women. Whatever it is, if you haven't forgiven them, and I know this is hard because sometimes they were hellacious to you. Sometimes they treated you like absolute crap. And you're saying, David, they don't deserve my forgiveness. But we don't forgive for them. We forgive for ourselves. So I went on to explain in our sessions with her that we need to forgive him, because not only are you attracting a lot of men with similar characteristics, which she was, but she was, the minute there was a little crinkle in the way they acted, she would come down on them. And in her mind, she was thinking, yep, just like my ex-husband. Yep, just like my ex-husband. Yep, just like my ex-boyfriend 3 boyfriends ago. Yep, just like my ex. And so she hadn't forgiven. Now, some of these guys that she had dated really weren't worthy of being with her. And some of the guys were. We did all this work together. She came clean. She forgave him 100%. And then also, we had her forgive herself for carrying that load, that burden of anger and resentment at him for 20 years. It wasn't long after that, about 8 or 9 months afterwards, that I got a little text from her saying, oh my Lord, I'm in a great relationship, and I truly have forgiven myself and my ex-husband. Life is moving forward. That's what happens. And I have hundreds of stories of clients that have chosen not to forgive, even after doing all this work with me, have still chosen to keep their ex-husband, ex-wife, ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend on the cross, and they suffer every day. Make that decision. If you need help, contact me at talkdavid.com or work with another counselor or another coach. It doesn't matter to me as long as you do the work to become free from your past, okay? Don't forget to let your friends and family know that David Essel's Daily Video Boost is available for them too. Get them to sign up at talkdavid.com or maybe surprise them with a gift of the Daily Boost. Have a beautiful day.